Wine, E-I-E-K-L-O-K. Welcome, Black friends. Black is for expansion. For those of you who are new, I am a real journey on any social media streets. And I am the rare black unicorn. My channel is all about breaking down the connection between the energetic realms, aka the spiritual realms, and our 3D physical realms, so you know how to move in these energetic and physical streets, friends. Bless. If you want to know more about me, please go check out the About tab, where I give a little bit more description about my channel as well as who I am. This video is about this week's energetic effect, and how, including how the moon comes into play with the planets and with the sun current placements. I'm going to apologize since we are just getting to know each other early, as far as not really looking at the screen, because I sat with these energies months ago. I had to prepare myself to be able to relaunch my channel and be more consistent with it. But you know how it is for those of you who do shadow work. You know how it is. But as I was saying, this is for the week June 12th through the 18th of 2022, just to be more specific. And right now, the energy is pushing us to shift our focus energetically to work on our emotional intelligence by creating strategies that'll help us build solid routines that will help us develop and strengthen our self-motivation, self-encouragement, and self-determination. Overall, the energy for now, this week and moving forward, is an energetic effect of creating a rough draft to at least get us started. As mentioned in my monthly energetic effect video, it's all about what is it you need to be fair to yourself, where you're not going to overwhelm yourself, because Pluto is currently in Capricorn. The energy overall is saying, how are you being fair to yourself? And it's also saying, don't play yourself either. Don't sell yourself short. Because today and tomorrow, the 12th and the 13th, which is today, it's the last 2 days of the waxing gibbous moon cycle. And this is the cycle of building. And the moon is all about our true inner emotions, our subconscious, the true part of us that is in control, aka our soul, our spirit. And what it is, our soul, B.K.A. us, individually need to learn at this time about ourselves in regards to lessons we need to still learn from previous lifetimes that your soul carried over into this lifetime to learn and heal. And at this current lifetime, in hopes that this go round, it meaning you will get it right. So our souls is wanting us to get it right this go round. Like I said, I keep hearing the word immortality. Immortality. That's what I always heard. But because this planet, our solar system, this universe is transitioning where to, I don't know. So I'm gonna let you know that now. I wasn't pulled to ask that really as of yet, and I'm not gonna ask because I stay in my lane. But my soul, my higher self, said it's elevating to a higher dimension in realms. Therefore, my friends, and myself included, you, my friends, and myself need to be able to keep up with this elevation, ascension, as some people call it. You have to purge the unhealthy parts of. We have to purge the unhealthy parts of us. So for the next 2 days, really today being the 13th already, the moon is in the waxing gibbous phase, and it's asking us, what are you planting? Because we're wrapping up the cycle of planting, creating, developing, and whatever you're focused on energetically, not physically, whatever you're focused on energetically is what will come into fruition on Tuesday with the Sagittarius full moon. Because remember, we all say a lot of things that we want to do, but our actions, like they say, actions speak louder than words, right, friend? Right. Actions speak louder than words. So I was pulled to shuffle Kalima, and these two cards came out both upright. Oop, let me show you. Beautiful, right? So, this one is Lalita Tripura Sundari. And it says, a chapter in your life is closing. It will not be reopened. This will be a season for celebration. Whatever you need to release right now, she'll create the space for what is divinely destined for you to manifest through her grace. Like I said, full moon, Sagittarius. What are you planting? What are you creating? You shall enjoy a change of pace and a release from intensity. Open your heart to the beginning of a golden era. And this goddess came out. I'm not even sure how you pronounce her name, so I'm not going to even try. Sorry, I don't want to disrespect anybody. But it says, she is the rising sun, marking the ending of darkness and the replenishment of life force after illness or devastation. She creates a clean slate and a fresh start. She protects and preserves that which is worthy of the heart. She shines in a perpetual state of divine beauty and radiance, attracting to us the most supportive and honoring circumstances. So a lot of us are learning our lessons. And even if you are still not in a place that you would like, at the end of the day, you're still elevating, you're still ascending. It's even, like I said, it's a season of lessons. I said that in my other videos as far as the energetic shifts and things of that I just posted. It's all about learning. Chapters in our lives are closing, and they're not going to reopen. But that is also only determined upon where your energy is going. That's what I want a lot of my friends to be aware of. Just because it came out in the cards, you might not be in alignment with what these two messages are. Well, this one specifically, as far as a chapter in your life is closing and it will not be reopened. A lot of us are still learning how to be honest with ourselves. A lot of us is still learning how to be patient with ourselves. A lot of us is still learning how to be truthful with ourselves, to accept ourselves overall, from where we came from where we've been through, as well as accepting everybody that played a part in our life, no matter if they played a part that brought good things to us or negative things to us. Just learning to accept everyone for where they are at energetically, because we are learning to strengthen ourselves, create healthy boundaries. These are my level up cards. Grow and mature, not only physically but spiritually. Sorry, I'm channeling. But back to the script. So as I said, it's all leading up to this full moon in Sagittarius. So first and foremost, I wrote down that I love the energy when I sat with this full moon, because the full moon is bringing with it with it being in the Sagittarius zodiac sign, because Sagittarius is all about knowing where to shoot your shot. And if you're still figuring out, hence Sag, mutable modality, is offering you the opportunity to take more stable, grounded, peacefully productive progress. Hence Sag fire, element, the fire element. The full moon is all about celebrating. It's a time during the moon cycle where wherever you've energetically planted your seeds, you're starting to see some growth sprouting. I heard to some progressively steady growth. To you made it, friend. That's the energy I picked up. Even if at this time your energy has been more aligned with lower frequencies. Wow, I'm repeating myself because I just channeled that. Even if your energy has been aligned with lower frequencies, causing you to vibe low. Look at this full moon to being a point where you now are learning. I mean, truly learning or stepping it up to be more aware of self, of your current frequency, of your vibe. How you vibing today, friend? What's your vibe? And two, and that too is excellent. That's what I wrote. And that too is excellent. It's an excellent reason to smile today, beautifuls and handsomes, as starting your new renowned switch up in your spiritual/physical life journey. Being told to pull from the top. Ooh, okay. Life journey, because your switch up is going to get your spiritual guides, angels. I put yours. Oh, your set me up for success and nothing less spiritual team that are divine parents of all creations. Bless your soul, meaning you. They blessed you with name it to get. Blah. They set you and your spiritual team up to get your name buzzing in these spiritual streets. Renowned. That's what I wrote overall. You're going to gear up to help you be able to go hard and aim for the impossible, because between them, your spiritual guides, meaning our divine parents of all creations, your spiritual guides, your soul, B.K.A, your higher future self, and our divine parents, anything, and I mean anything and everything is possible. So if they setting you up. This came out sideways. Let me see. You see it's a ground. So it came out sideways. So some of us are still learning. That's when things come out sideways, and with it facing the top of the card, facing to the right, that's north node. That's future. So ground. Focus on your end goal. Let nothing throw you off. Yeah. So I'm seeing with that growth, a lot of people are starting to learn, which I'm seeing that a lot now. A lot of people are starting to learn to ground themselves. It doesn't matter what it is you do. A lot of people are starting to step out on faith. And I'm hearing some people, leaving their jobs to go after their passions. A lot of people are starting new businesses because they are tired of having to if they have a family, put their family or just themselves on the back burner and working hours and hours and hours, and then their mental health is off. They're emotionally off, and and they're not getting what they deserve out of it. A lot of people are I've been hearing a lot of people like, nobody wants to work nowadays. And it's not that they don't want to work. It's just that people true, some people probably just don't want to work. But people are starting to get tired, physically tired, mentally tired, and they're emotionally drained. And they tired of putting their energy into so many jobs that are backbreaking, like physically backbreaking, and then they're not getting the pay, or they might want to, they're not getting the benefits. Like maybe they don't get enough vacation time, so when they need time for their family, or want time with their family, need time with their family, they're not allowed that because they have to put other things and other agendas before their family and before themselves. A lot of people are tired of that. But with this grounding coming out sideways, facing this way, on my end it's facing to the right. A lot of people are starting to overcome that, and they're starting to do things that will bring them more peace in some type of way. I don't want to make this all like a spiritual thing, like, yeah, they're meditating and stuff. No, it's a lot of different ways and things that people are called to ground themselves, things that'll bring them balance, things that'll make them feel happy and call in more happiness, things that they enjoy. A lot of people, that's grounding at the end of the day. That's grounding, period. I'm not going to narrow it down to just a few specific things that you see and hear on a lot of spiritual channels like meditation, and it could be just simply eating healthier. It could be a lot of things. It could be you just spending time, creating more time to spend with your family, creating more time to spend with yourself, feeding more positivity into yourself, loving on yourself first and foremost, in some type of way, shape, or form, period, point blank. But as I was saying, friend, um, it's all just dependent on your energy. As far as where your energy is going with this full moon. Um, and who and what you choose, because remember, free will, you choose to align with. A lot of people are starting to align with it, with things that will ground them, things that'll help them focus on their individual end goal, and not letting anything throw them off. A lot of people are going towards that. Healthy growth and prosperity. I'm going back to the script. Healthy growth and prosperity and abundance, that is beyond what anyone can give you in this world, because nobody can tell you your worth nor value in these energetic and physical worlds, period. Nobody can. Or you can continue to align with people and events that too reflect confusion, stagnation, choosing to continue to move forward with calling hardships, headaches, and struggle, no matter the reason. Typically it's because of emotional attachment. Therefore, energetically, you're telling our divine parent creators and our guides and all energetic beings, including those you're physically interacting with, because at the end of the day, they have a soul just like you. Hence the saying, we are all energetic beings. But energetically, you're saying, hey, you're more important than me. So I'll take this and that from you because I haven't learned the solar lesson I signed up for, to learn, recognize, acknowledge, and operate at my power, and not just any power, my divine power, meaning my soul. So yeah, I haven't fully aligned with my soul nor my purpose 100% as of yet. I still have to learn my truth, where my power came from, and so forth. And because of that, our contracts has been activated, aka I energetically aligned with you. And I've been pushed to emphasize the reminder that it goes both ways, meaning regardless if you're aligning with positivity, which equals more polarized balance, i.e., people and experiences to keep you motivated to move forward and grow, or negativity equaling more imbalance, i.e., people and experiences who too are energetically blocked, confused as well, and you both are creating blockages and stagnation with and within each other and yourselves. This energy overall, the full moon is asking you, where do you know, in Sagittarius specifically, where are you shooting your shot? Especially if you're vibing low. Who's going to break the contract that you made with this person? Who's going to break this cycle? Who's going to break the mold amongst the people in your circle? What are you calling in, friend? Where are you emotionally focused on? How do you speak to yourself, and how do you speak about yourself? Either way, the next moon phase, wrapping up this week, is the Wane and Gibbous moon phase. It's a time to reflect, a time to sit with yourself and release. So, friend, what are you choosing to release within yourself, not just within your physical life? What emotional memories, B.K.A, subconscious, aka Akashic records, are you choosing to ride with and or release, so you can align not only with your physical happiness but soul-filled bliss? I'm playing pull to pull Kalima. You know that when I sat with this energy, I had wrote, that happiness, that blissful feeling that you can't even describe because you're so happy. The feeling is out of the world, aka bliss. The feeling we have when we say I'm on cloud nine. Why? Because we literally are energetically, because we're operating at our highest frequency and vibing so fast energetically that we're able to attract, B.K.A, create so much good and positivity into our lives because we're operating out of limitless, unconditional self-love at that time. Because we've worked hard towards something that gave us great achievement. For my friends who are married, think about your wedding day and all the positive emotions that experience that day brought you, as well as the stressful emotions, because those emotions as well had to be experienced to make you feel, see, experience, and appreciate in the full, complete totality of you and what you and those that helped you along the way did to make that day, that experience come to fruition, you know? And it's the time for those who are parents. Think about for my friends that who are parents. No matter how hard or easy of a pregnancy you had, you are so appreciative when that baby, your baby, comes out and you see them for the first time. You hear them for the first time. You hold them, smell them, love on them for the first time physically, you know? Or my friends who haven't experienced any of those milestones yet, if you want to, because as I say, this is it's your soul journey, depending on where you at. But you have experienced landing the job of your dreams or the position of your dreams, starting a business, completing college. Think about all the work and sacrifices you two had to make, aka things you had to release. Things you had to sacrifice in order to make your dreams come true, leveling you up to the next phase of your life, a higher position, better income, freedom in some sort of way. It could be financially, emotionally, with your time. I don't know, but you know, friend. This waning gibbous moon phase is going to help us end this week with aligning with the sun in Gemini, high vibing frequency, aka its messages, the Gemini sun messages of being able to make changes when and where you need so you can physically be a better you, the best physical version of you, and live your best physical life, which coincide with what your spirit, your soul, incarnated / reincarnated as you to physically show up as the individual you physically and energetically per your birth chart decide to be, and to show out your gifts, abilities, talents, purpose. Hence is a true ascension to me. That's what I got from that. I was supposed to pull from the top. As you can see, this came out reversed. This is the goddess Kapali. Tune into the spiritual power within you. It is beyond what society understands and can offer you. It will nourish, protect, inspire, and guide you through any troubles. If your path is diverging from your original plans or is out of sync with those around you, trust in what is happening and know that you are within Kali's care. Yeah, this came out in reverse. So a lot of people right now, this her message is asking us to tune in. You know, tune into your spiritual power, because there are things like a lot of us are not understanding just because of history and what we've been conditioned to. A lot of us are not going to understand, but it's not for us to always understand. It's for us to flow, you know. So we're being asked to tune in, because what we've been conditioned to thus far, they can't help us. Period. They can't. Only your soul can. Your Ori. You never can go wrong when you build a relationship with and within yourself. Then you are following your divine purpose. I was pulled to. This came out both in reverse as well, friend. Emperor reverse, support reverse. Okay, so Emperor support says, remember you are never alone. There is always support available to you. Ask for help from others. Ooh, and I just said that. They cannot help us. Only you can help yourself, or in your spiritual team and the guide of your understanding. Period. I mean, we are here to help each other, but only but so much. But your majority of your support is supposed to come from within, meaning it's coming from you tapping in reconnecting with your soul, reconnecting with the God of your understanding. Because as I grew up as Christian and stuff, the kingdom is within you. God is within you. You know, it says it in the Bible, Christian Bibles. I don't know about any other religion or diaspora Bibles, but it says it in there. So why would I need to go anywhere else? I don't seek guidance from anybody really too much anymore at this point in my journey, because I know where I'm supposed to be going. Can nobody tell me? They can't see what I see. Like this card says, nobody was it this card? Yeah, tune into the spiritual power within you. It is beyond what society understands and can offer you. Why? Because they don't know. They don't know where you're supposed to be going. They can only help you with so much. But this, back to this card, Emperor. Make actions towards your goal. Yeah, a lot of us, because we are not tapping in, because this came out, this card came out, all of these came out reverse. A lot of us are not tuned into our spiritual powers, into our energetic powers, into ourselves. We're not in alignment with our soul, so therefore you're not going to see the support that you get. Even though the energetic realms, aka your guides, your angels, the God of your understanding, that those energies are always like, hey, I am here to help you. I'm supporting you. So that way you can make the actions towards your goal. Emperor energy. So you can take the steps that you need. But guess what? You cannot fully step into reaching the goals that your soul came here to fulfill. Why? Because you haven't tuned in. You haven't tuned in. Back to the script. Growth, peaceful progress, abundance on top of abundance, prosperity on top of prosperity. That's what I got when I sat with the Sagittarius full moon energy. As one as I said, as one of my, back when I used to listen to gospel songs regularly, I used to love this gospel rapper, I guess you could say. His name was Lecrae, and he had this song like blessings on blessings on blessings on blessings and stuff, talking about how he used to eat peanut butter jelly sandwiches out his mama's kitchen and stuff, and now he able to like do all types of things now. Why? Because he tapped into whatever it is he's supposed to be doing, you know? Facts. But this moon phase is helping us individually align more with Mercury and Taurus high vibrational messages, aka frequency, that is showing us our low vibrational thoughts about ourselves, that is bringing blockages into our life in some type of way, because we speak it into our life, because our words and emotions reflect your inner world, meaning your thoughts, your ideas, your emotions. And while we're wrapping this week up with energy to listen more, with the energy to listen more to ourselves, our thoughts, and fine tuning, hence Mercury going back to connect with the Gemini constellation today, you know, it's asking us to tune into our own self-awareness emotionally, learning more about our own individual emotional intellect, so that we can create Saturn retrograde in Aquarius in order to break up our unstable, unsteady. I think of the Tower card in tarot when I was channeling this energy, but I think of it as a good tower, because as we're learning to be more self-aware, we're now more in control of the deconstruction that we're energetically being pushed to do, you know. And you're the cause of it now, instead of it happening unexpectedly, leaving us confused and distraught. Excuse me, depending on what's going on. You know, regardless if you feel this or not, this is what's going on in your life in some type of way. And like I said, it all depends on the frequency you're on and stuff, because it might be small things that you need to learn at this time, and for others it's major things. It just depends. But at the end of the day, it's all to help you energetically, I was about to say spiritually, energetically mature and align. But this is But that Tower card I was talking about in the deconstruction, that's all because of the Pluto retrograde and Capricorn energy, and this energetic retrograde combination is going to help us utilize Mars being in Aries right now, that combination energetically, to use that energy in its fullest, so that we individually can flow a lot more stable and balanced as Neptune gears up, and while it is in full energetic flow of retrograde in Pisces, which I just at the time when I was sitting with this energy, I had got the download that Neptune retrograde in Pisces is helping us come to full circle. This retrograde is going to last until it's either October or going into January. I gotta look at my notes.